Flip over to Bitcoin here because this was pretty wild today. Bitcoin initially trading all the way down to 81,500, reversing all the way back up to 87,000. It was as high as near 89. So again, the volatility is palpable here in the markets. Again, resistance remains 92,000. It has to confirm back above to reestablish itself. Otherwise, bias remains negative down to about 73 to 74,000 on Bitcoin.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Gareth Soloway then explains Bitcoin's drop below $85,000, covering market dynamics, investor concerns, and potential rebounds. Let's watch him uncover insights and understand what this means for crypto.
The one green on the screen, at least market-wise, is right here with the NASDAQ that's eking out a small gain today. But this was up a lot more not that long ago, and it has really rolled over towards the flat line into the close. Now, a couple other things. Dow, according to this, down quite substantially here, 1.75% or 750 bucks, while the S&P is down about 1.5% as well. So again, some pretty significant rollover. And again, same thing with the S&P. It was close to the flat line not that long ago, maybe an hour ago in the markets. Now, oil today flat on the day. We have gold bouncing, again, safe haven asset. But this is the interesting one. Bitcoin is rallying back substantially, granted also coming in with risk assets towards the end of the day here. But nonetheless, that is in play. Over here, take a look, NVIDIA up about 2% or so, again, selling off a little bit into the close. Google's been positive all day, Microsoft. So technology that got smoked yesterday is coming back. But look, the financials, look at the red over here, folks. Financials, JP Morgan, many of these others, Goldman Sachs, all getting hammered today. So yesterday was technology. Today it's flipped over into some of these other zones. And again, we are seeing some big drops there. Now, flipping over to the S&P here, this is a big deal here. So again, this is real time right now. SPY down 1.2%, S&P tracking ETF. But this is what I'm paying attention to. This is what I'm watching into the end of the day. You have yesterday's low right there, and this is where we currently are. So unless they rally this market in the next 30 seconds to a minute or two, this will confirm a breakdown. Now let's talk about what confirmation means. It doesn't mean all of a sudden the markets go straight down to oblivion. What it means is that this now becomes major resistance, and ultimately the trend is a confirmed breakdown. So it doesn't mean we're going to go straight down. What it means is in general we're going to head lower with bounces along the way, right? That's in general what probabilities are telling us now. So this is a big deal. If you're an investor, you need to know this, right? Because before we were just in a consistent grind higher, an uptrend, right? But the uptrend from October of 2023 has now been confirmed as a breakdown below that level. And that means we could be entering potentially a new market condition, possibly a bear market. Now, we're going to have a lot of jobs data coming out the next few days. Tomorrow, ADP private sector, jobless claims, which were elevated last week on Thursday, and Friday, the non-farm payrolls report, which will be epic to tell us how the economy is doing.
Renowned financial commentator Robert Kiyosaki calls those who sold their Bitcoin during the last crash losers, claiming they'll regret missing out on the upside potential. He regards the current environment, particularly with pro-Bitcoin President Donald Trump in power, as an ideal backdrop for Bitcoin's long-term success. Indeed, the asset plunged from $90,000 down to $78,200 in late February, sparking widespread fear. On March 2, however, it surged to $95,050 after Trump revealed plans to create a strategic reserve that included Bitcoin, fueling optimism in the market. But Bitcoin stumbled again the next day, retreating to $82,000 as traders locked in profits. Kiyosaki views these dips as prime opportunities to accumulate. He tweeted that buyers who hold now will ultimately triumph, while sellers will come to regret their decision. He bought more BTC during the crash and remains confident about a rebound, with prices hovering near $87,200.
Back to the computer we go. Let's take a look here. If we look at the NASDAQ, you can see the NASDAQ today, not horrendous in terms of downside, only down about a third of a percent. The bigger thing, and this is a level I gave you guys this morning in the game plan, this was the level to watch right here. And again, we have not tagged it as of now. We can see that, again, even today's low, we didn't get all the way down there. NVIDIA today, guys, it is rallying back to the upside here into the end of the day around 116. Gapped lower today and then caught a nice bid, but it is also off of its highs. Look at the intraday chart on this. Look at how it was rallying up, and then look at that correction into the end of the day right here, although, again, it is bouncing a little bit into the end of the day. Now, this morning, in the game plan, I gave you guys two stocks that I loved. Two stocks. One of them was SMCI. The other was Tesla at specific levels. Let's check in on how those did. Look at this, guys. Here's your SMCI. We talked about downsloping, retrace to the scene of the crime, major gap fill right here. Look at the rally on this thing today, closing north of $39, up 8%. This morning, this traded at $33.50. $33.50 to over $40 at a high today. That was a great call there. And then Tesla, guys, what level did I say today? I think the level was 262 or below. The low of the day was 261.84. And at one point today, Tesla had rallied all the way up to 284 before this late day sell-off has taken it down. That's the power of technicals, guys. Look at the upsloping trend line here to here to here. And look at the low right there. X marks, or at least that trend line marks the spot for that bounce right there. Now, by the way, let's keep in mind here, the levels I give out, they're not long-term levels, right? I'm not looking at these and saying, oh, I think Tesla's a great 10-year investment horizon at this 262. These are trading levels. I'm a trader, probability, technical analysis. That's what I'm using to divulge these levels to you guys in the trading the closes as well as the game plans. I'm going to continue to do that. Again, please understand, a lot of times I'm going to be wrong. Most of the time I'll be right, but plenty of times I'll be wrong as well. Always remember that, guys.
Bitcoin's market slump has caused widespread ripples, sending its price tumbling to $82,858 within 24 hours amid $1 billion in liquidations, of which $372 million involved BTC. Adding to the conversation, Michael Saylor, co-founder and chairman of Strategy, responded with a philosophical stance drawn from Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. Emphasizing resilience, he tweeted, "Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. While the fearful run from it and fools dance around it, the faithful feed the flame and dream of a world bathed in the warm glow of cyberlight." These words highlight Saylor's conviction that short-term volatility should not deter true believers. Although the announcement of a U.S. strategic crypto reserve briefly catapulted Bitcoin's price from $85,007 to a Sunday high of $95,128, macroeconomic worries swiftly took hold. By Tuesday, BTC's valuation sank further to $82,252 before rebounding slightly toward $86,726. While Saylor's firm did not purchase additional Bitcoin last week, an uncommon pause in its ongoing acquisition strategy, it still holds 499,096 BTC, acquired at an average cost of more than $66,357 per coin. This massive stake underscores the company's steadfast commitment to Bitcoin, despite the present market turbulence. The continued macroeconomic uncertainty, combined with fears of broader financial challenges, has put Bitcoin's rally on hold. Yet for people like Saylor, every pullback serves as a reminder of Bitcoin's transformative potential, fueling dreams of a future in which digital assets emerge stronger and more widely adopted. If you've been with us so far, a big thank you. Don't forget to subscribe for free to Bitcoin Zella for your daily news. The link is waiting below. That's all for today's crypto news. Stick around for more updates, insights, and analysis on cryptocurrencies. Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video, and subscribe for more exciting content.